important do you think it is that students have the freedom to fail when learning lab skills?
I have no problem with them failing stuff. I mean, I had a student of mine come down to do this microbiology with me last year, and basically her aseptic technique wasn't as good as it should have been. And she was panicking that it was going to screw up the results and this, that, and the other. And I says, don't worry, keep the results, do it again. You've got plenty of stuff, you've got plenty of time, just do it again and do it with the proper aseptic technique. We'll keep the results that you did last time and let's see whether or not it's made a difference, and try and turn those failures into a teaching experience for them so that they can actually learn from where they've gone wrong and explain to them why that might impact what they've done. But, yeah.
So, Callum, how much of your is the student's fear of failure linked to the assessment task that is ultimately what they want to get out of it?
The assignments that they tend to do for me, I tend to either give them data and get them to do the analysis and stuff based on what they've done in the lab, especially for things like my aseptics work that I teach them, where there's only so many times I can sit and listen to nothing grew, right. Nothing grew, nothing grew. Yeah. Before it so I'd rather give them stuff where data's gone slightly wrong and then make them go problem solve. So one of the assignments I run at the moment with the third years is where I give them a set of fake environmental data and they have to go find a probable source of contamination and then work out what they could do to resolve that situation from a pharmaceutical manufacturing point of view. So that's something that we've put in to try and help bridge those gaps as well. We find that the assessments are good or okay, at least for the moment, but there's still things I want to fix on it, but that's me being me.
Well, I think you've got a very, very nice model there, because you do allow students in their lab time to make a mistake and not have the high stakes on there, which can cause higher anxiety, which can relate to confidence, where they need that result for their assessment, Unfortunately, in our situation, we do have, like in chemistry, in the synthetic side, they make something, they make their little white crystal and they get a yield and they get a mark attached to that. Or in the physical side, they get a procedure and they need to be within a certain error range to get a mark there. And there, where the student makes a mistake, they see it as a real failure and a stumbling block that they can't get over. And I think that learning from mistakes can be really valuable for them, but can decrease their confidence as well, especially when it's linked to something that's going to ultimately affect their grade. So for us, it's a very a balancing act between providing them with the opportunity to make mistakes and learn from them, and then hopefully they realize that a lot of research and a lot of science is done by making mistakes and seeing what went wrong and then refining, etc.